This is my first time trying out boho style decor, and I'm so excited because I love every single one of them. Hello everyone, welcome back to DIY Beauty on Purpose. My name is Leah, and let's get started. For this DIY, I am going to start with one of these $3 wreaths from the Target dollar spot. I love the way this one is. It's a lot fuller than what the normal ones are or the other ones that I have worked with. I am going to remove about maybe a third of the leaves on the right side of the wreath. And then I am going to hot glue them in between the other side. So in between like the leaves of the other side. That way we'll use the leaves and as well as getting it a little bit fuller. You have probably seen me use Easter hats before for decor, but I want to show you one more time in case you have never seen how I tear them apart. I basically look for the seam, break off that first little thread in the front, and then just literally pull it apart. Once I have the entire thing pulled apart, then I can use it as ribbon. And I love the texture. I love the style and color of this. I have used it now for about a year, and yeah, I'm going to keep using it. So I am going to wrap the wreath form here on the side that is bare now, and nothing fancy, just hot glue the end and hot glue at the, well, hot glue it in the beginning, wrap it around, and then hot glue it at the end to secure it in place. Now I am going to add some Dollar Tree florals towards the top of the wreath, and it's going to kind of fall and follow that same circular form. To make sure that the florals are not going to fall off, I'm also going to use some flexible wire here and wrap it around just to ensure that those flowers are not going to go anywhere. And to finish it off, I just thought it was missing a little something, so I'm going to grab 3 of these wooden beads and I am just going to hot glue them right where the greenery leaves and the florals kind of meet. And that's it, guys. This one turned out so cute. I love the simplicity of it. I love how it has that wave-like where it starts with leaves and then kind of turns into florals, and I really love the way it turned out. Friends, I'm so excited because this video is in collaboration with Anika from Craft Eat Repeat. I love her channel. She is so talented. She has so much boho, DIYs, Dollar Tree. I mean, you name it. She's so talented. Check her out. I'll have her channel linked down in the description box for you to pay her some love and tell her I sent you. All right, for this next DIY, I am going to use this thrifted vase. It kind of looks like something that came out of a funeral home. But nonetheless, we're going to give it a whole new look. I have made this little mixture here before, but just in case you've missed it, I'm just going to mix some chalk paint and some spackle from the Dollar Tree. Mix it around until you have like kind of like melted ice cream consistency. And then I am going to give it 2 coats all over the vase. dry. Do you know I'm looking? And I That gave it a very nice, almost like cement or even ceramic texture. Now I am going to give everything 1.5 coats of Waverly chalk paint in the moss. And basically it's just one full coat and then a second coat here and there where it needs it. I am going to take the Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the linen white and a chippy brush, and I'm just going to dry brush around the vase, highlighting all those details, and I'm going to do that on the entire vase. I'm going to take a little bit more of that Easter hat ribbon and I am going to wrap it around twice on the base of the vase. That way it just kind of ties everything together. I want all of these projects today to kind of go together as a set. So I'm just going to secure it with hot glue. Again, wrap it around twice and cut out the excess. And once I was done with that, we're done with this one. I added some peonies from Amazon that I get all the time. And I love the way this vase turned out. Look at that texture. Look at all those details. And I just think it looks super, super high end. Don't forget that this month's giveaway is a crafting heat gun. If you want to be entered, all you have to do is watch and comment. And any comments made in March of 2021 will be entered to win this giveaway. For this next DIY, I am going to use this basket from Target Dollar Spot. It was $5, and I am going to take some yarn that I bought at Michael's. I am going to thread it on one of those thicker, like knitting needles, and then I am going to just poke it through right around the middle, maybe about a ½ inch down that center crease. I am going to zigzag it around, and it's basically a thread and pull kind of thing. It took me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but the end result is stunning. So I'm just gonna show you here the first few. I'm not gonna put you through that and show you the entire process, but I just want to show you how easy it is. You basically just kind of keep it in line. I'm just giving it a little bit of a tilt because I'm going to do it all over again, and then we're going to make little triangles. So I'm done with the first kind of like go around, and now I am going to go right back around, and this time I am going to just give it that nice triangle or V shape. I decided to wrap the handles with the same yarn, so I am just going to hot glue the end on the inside and then wrap it around, making sure it's nicely tight so that I do not see any of the basket. I am now going to take 6 beads here and thread them on jute twine using the same knitting needle. And then I am going to separate them and split the beads into 2 sets of 3. Then I am going to thread the jute twine again in the needle, and then I am going to kind of like loop it around the bottom bead and then thread it upwards through the top 2 beads, creating like a little, I don't know, like a little mini, what is this? I don't know what to call it. I'm just going to hang a little bead hanging thingy. And then I'm going to tie it on the handle, just one of the handles. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other set. And then once I have this done, I'm just going to place a plant that I already had here at home. And I think it looks so adorable. This one's definitely one of my favorites. For this next DIY, I am going to take this wreath form. It's like a wire one from the Dollar Tree and more of that Easter hat ribbon. I am going to hot glue and start wrapping it around again. Again, it wasn't a quick 5-minute kind of DIY. It took me about to wrap it around maybe 10 minutes. It wasn't horrible, but I did wrap it around, making sure that it was tight. So I make sure that I was tightening as I was wrapping because I want to make sure that they're not going to separate on me. I am now going to take this mirror from the Target dollar spot. It was $5. I am going to, of course, remove the wrapping and then hot glue it as well as E6000 it right on top of the frame. For added detail as well as just covering up that seam there between the mirror and the frame, I'm going to hot glue some nautical rope from the Dollar Tree and then we'll be done with this one. I think it turned out so adorable and I love the size of it, and it was basically maybe $4, not $4, maybe about $7 if you include the mirror, of course, and then the rope and the Easter hat. All right, so for this next DIY, I am going to take this Dollar Tree sign. I have used it so many times, but I just love the size and how durable this sign is. I'm going to remove the little bunny portion. You just literally peel it off. It's like paper. Then I'm going to flip it on its back, and then I'm going to give it 2 coats of Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the linen white. Now, I forgot to cover the little holes, so I ended up having to add a little bit of spackle when I was painting, but no big deal. I just painted right over it and it was fine. The paint is dry, so now I'm going to distress the edges very, very lightly and then sand the center of it very lightly just to smooth it out. I am then going to take these Dollar Tree little rub-on, they're gold and they're beautiful. They have a natural distress to them. And I am going to cut out the word love, and then you literally just rub it on. And then I'm going to add some circle decals from the Dollar Tree and place it all over the frame or all over the sign. As I add here the last few details, I am so loving this sign. You know that I like simplicity. I'm not a huge fan on gold, but every so often I make a gold sign or something with gold and I really love it. And this one is one of them. So simple, so easy, so inexpensive. I don't know which one is my favorite, but if I had to choose, I think it's the basket. I really love the way how that one looked and how it turned out. But let me know in the comments which one is your favorite or which one you'd love to recreate. I'd love to know that. If you're visiting for the first time or if you're visiting from Anika's channel, welcome. I hope you consider subscribing and joining our YouTube family. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate your time. I have a playlist here with tons more of inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later. Thank you, Anika, for collaborating with me. Have a blessed day. I'll see you later. Bye.